Hi everyone and welcome to Enlightenment TV. Yeah, after I rewatched the video which I recorded first about Freya and how I met her, I kind of changed plans because the Silver Surfer dream it's too important and I can't leave this up to just recording it now. I need more energy, more clarity, and I need to script it better, and I need more visuals with it. So instead I will record this video about the importance of cats and how these ones are tied into this whole thing. Now first of all I want to start with the trickery, because the cat I mean the cat, symbolically speaking, I mean this is the most godlike animal of them all, basically, right? In terms of agility, in terms of the climbing skill. Like a cat, they even did experiments like where they threw the cats out of skyscrapers, and like they would land like from skyscrapers. I think they did it somewhere in Japan or something. And there was also another interesting thing, that when they threw them like from say level 70, they would always survive, and then when they threw them from level 70 to 80, they would always die, and then again from level 80 to whatever level they would survive again. So this was kind of a crazy thing. I remember this watching documentaries as a teenager. So Freya, the cat goddess, I mean it's all there's so many details I hope I won't forget. First of all, if they tell you black cat is bad and blah blah blah, which also reference to Bastet, right? Bastard. The cat goddess in the Egyptian mythology, she was like regarded, what was it? The same like Freya, you know, like a fertility goddess and whatever. So yeah, if they tell you black cat is bad and it's a sign that you pass the trail of a cat, a black cat, and it's bad luck, then you can guess that's the exact other way around, right? And they are like the most spiritual beings. They see everything, they know everything, they can see the spirits. Like some guy told me, in this house there was a suicide, and then whatever the cat was always like seeing the spirit. You could literally see how the cat saw the spirit and whatever. And all of my friends, they're like cat people. I'm not a cat person, I don't like cats. They're all cat people. And she said like the cat knew already, even before she knew herself, that she's pregnant. The cat would always come and lay down on her belly and kind of like protect this and kind of like whatever. So cats, then the other thing that a friend added, the cat has 9 lives. The cat is to be said to have 9 lives. And I straight away figured 9 lives, 9 worlds of the tree, you know. And if you think about the world tree, who could climb it except of the cat, right? I mean, the cat can't climb anything. So if you think of an animal that can get on top of the tree, then this is the cat. And this is symbolized through this story, and this is like what I always say about this channel. The Matrix is neither your friend nor your enemy. You know, the Matrix just gives you that what you put into it. And what is better than the womb of a mother, right? That what you put in is that what you get out. That's you. That's half of this is the mother, and you know, so this is like the reflection. This is the reflection of you and whatever. So okay, actually I wanted to start with a story, but then I put the story at the end because I think I will else forget all the other stories. So yeah, the other very famous and important story is Tom and Jerry, right? This is the brainfuckery story where the parasite, the rat, is the good one and the kind of small and cute one, and like Tom the cat is the bad one. But in real life it's the exact opposite, right? The rat is that evil stealer, so to say, that's stealing your food, and you know. And so this is the, you know, the that's why the cat is always so bad, like, you know, it's ridiculous. What was the other one? There was another story I just came to mind, and I was almost about to forget it, and I forgot while telling this one. Okay, maybe I will remember it while I'm telling this story. The next story is the I don't know how it's called in English, der gestiefelte Kater. That fairy tale of the cat where he tells the guy to like just follow his advice and then he'll get everything. And then at the end of the story, they arrive at this giant's castle, and then he just goes to the giant, and then he just like, oh yeah, blah blah, here you can turn into a whatever, into a giant, and he turns into a giant, and then you can turn into this, yeah, and then the cat just says, yeah, but I don't think that you can turn into a small object. I don't think that, like. And then the giant says, yeah, I can turn into everything, blah blah blah. Can you turn into a mouse? And then he turns into the mouse. And yeah, now I remembered the story that held. So so he turns into the mouse, and then the cat catches him, and then the thing is over. Right. So that's the trickery of the cat. The cat is there symbolically in this fairy tale, the smartest being that even can defeat a giant. And that's what, you know, this all points to. In German you have a saying, wenn die Mäuse wenn die Katze aus dem Haus ist, tanzen die Mäuse auf dem Tisch. When the cat's out of the house, the mice are dancing on the table. And that's what I'm saying about the solution of everything. And that's what my friend pointed me to as well, like that the politicians, Winnie the Pooh, you know, Pooh, like the slang for poo-poo. That's how I always said with my kids, poo-poo, for shit. So yeah, they turned this upside down. They turned this into we are the cats, and the 99% of the population are the me's, and they fall for it. They play along. They fall for it, you know. And the day the 99% they understand that they are the 99%, and like in Germany, 0.3% of the population are cops. Then with military and all those politicians together, they maybe make up 1%, you know. So the whole thing is like so ridiculous if you see it, like, oh yeah, we're gonna put you all to jail, and Rona, and fisting every day, I mean testing, and this and that, and this is so ridiculous. That's why there's the reverse programming, you know. This is like the smallest dog always barks the loudest, and thereby it gains control, because, you know, then the big dogs just like they go along, because the dogs and they have no understanding of their own size compared to the size of the enemy. They don't have this. They just don't understand it. And that's why the trickery is so perfect and so funny, but, you know, slowly the tides turn and whatever. So basically, by this picture, like I always say, guys, there won't even be a fight. There won't even be anything. As soon as the cat understands that she is the cat and who the Mies are, and when the Germans and everybody start, like, they were called in German Hausherrischer. House, and Herrischer is the lord, as the owner of the house, but is an adjective. So the more owner-like people will appear, and just like, you know, like in German the saying, mit der Faust auf den Tisch schlagen, to smack the table with the hand, and just like, you know, what the fuck, kind of like go mad, and, you know, Thor hammer, kind of. That's why, by the way, the judge has the Thor hammer, and he's the judge, and he's the, you know. So yeah, this is how they turned everything upside down, like everything. So so the day we enter the house and say we are the owner, they will just like, oh shit, now the jig is up, and they will start running, each of them into each corner, and there won't be even a fight. The cat jumps, bam, gets the first mouse, bam, gets the second one, and there's not even a fight. They have no chance. They know this. That's why they never shoot, because, you know, after the first shot, it's all over. Then people will go really mad, because the whole thing is a bluff. They're using the Medusa eyes, you know. It's shock and awe. Military strategy, you can check it up, shock and awe. The whole thing is about to shock you and put you in awe, and this awe makes the opponent a godlike being. You're just like, oh, you're shocked, and this is the Medusa. You know, you're like in stone, frozen in stone. Once you're frozen in stone, then you do nothing, because you're so scared and so afraid, you know. And that's why das Katz-und-Maus-Spiel, say in German. Katz, Maus, cat, mouse, klar, Spiel, game. and imagine then, as I say, like, you know how funny how funny then it is. Like, the cat is playing with the mouse. It doesn't even kill the mouse, which may be like it has those playing reasons, but probably it also gets more adrenochrome out. The cat also uses then it for adrenochrome harvesting, and enriching, like more adrenochrome, because the more like the mouse Balm fears for its death, the more of so. And then the cat is playing with the mouse, it's just like so ridiculous. It doesn't even kill the mouse. It's just like, bam, bam, which ultimately represents the karma. All the adrenochrome harvesting over the past 10,000 years, this is coming back at them, of course, That's why, like, it's not gonna be with like, and it's not gonna be the wrath that like Balm and then there's a big flood. None of this. This will be just like, life sentences. Life sentences. This is the worst punishment. The worst punishment. This will not go by any longer with people go mad and then whatever, and none of this. This will be I mean the opposite. This will be not physical. This will be spiritual, mental violence. This is the hardest. That wears you down. That's what they're trying now. They're trying to wear everyone down till people are tired, this and that, and they just give in. But it's not gonna happen. The tables already have turned. It's already written. It is already in my head. It's in the head of million people. People just turn away from the screen and then they don't see the shit, and then nobody's listening, and then they don't exist. So anyway, the same day we just open and bam, it's all over. Then the cat and mouse game just turns upside down, inside out, and it's all done. They're all done for. That's why they bluff all the time. That's why they have those Batman suits. They wear all black. They are the men in black that people are supposed to fear and whatever. People just laugh at them because they all know, man, like, this is turning bad for you, bro. This is turning really bad for you, bro. Because, like, we're in the age of mobiles, your face on nationwide TV, so to say, and then, then people know where you live, like, and then because, like, so anyway. And that represents the trickery and the mind of the cat, and this symbolizes like now this last story, the story of Freya. I researched Longbaden in German. I will put it in the description. You probably heard this was like a German tribe, or how to call it, I don't know. So these Longbaden sounds pretty much like Longbearden. That's the first thing I thought. Hey, Longbearden, what? And that's the story. Those Longbearden, whatever how you pronounce it, these guys were about to have a war against some other guys. And these other guys were praying to Odin. And the Longbaden were praying to Freya. So the first guys went to Odin and said, okay, Odin, tomorrow's war, grant us the victory. What shall we do for it? And Odin said, okay, here on this mountain, the tribe that I see first there tomorrow on this mountain is gonna be granted the victory. The other guys prayed to Freya. They went to Freya and said, okay, look what's going on. What shall we do? Freya said to the women, okay, position yourself at this mountain early in the morning, then take your long, nice blonde hair and tie it around your neck, and like it looks a male beard. That's all you gotta do. So the next day after, shortly before Odin wakes up, Freya wakes up before him. She turns the bed. Odin wakes up, looks out of the window, because there where he would see the mountain. So he looks out of the window and then he says, what kind of strange men are these? And Freya says, no matter what, grant the victory to those to whom you have promised. And this is the origin of the Longbearden. Yeah, Longbearden. And this is the trickery. That's why if you think about it, like, the best way to the heart of the father, how is it? Who gets to the heart of the father? The mother and the child. That's why you don't fight Odin. You have no chance. If you fight Odin, he will take you out. There is no chance. It's like fighting China now. Are you crazy? You know, this is not possible. This is not working. You must win from the inside. You must enter, and it's, as I say, the switch upside down. It's the energetical switch in people. It's not about violence. This is ridiculous. Because these cops, they're also human. I mean, kind of really retarded and everything, we all know, but you know, they all have mothers, they all have children, they all have something. So it is way smarter not to fight the opponent on the outside, but to enter the opponent, to feel the opponent, to be the opponent, you know, like Lee said about water and whatever. And then there is no fight, because then everyone understands, like, what this is, you know. And then of course, because the cops will at some point understand, like, hey, what, we're just being pawns, we're being used, you know. And this is what this Freya thing means. Not fighting, just using the female energy, you know, like being more calm, more patient, more understanding, explaining it just 10 times more. This is, you know, this is for me as well very new, and I have to learn it, and I whatever. And now I slowly start mastering, because I was like going too often too angry with my kids and everything, which I shouldn't have done, which, you know, will have very bad consequences for me. But I have time to make it up, and I have to make it up. I have to get better. I have to fucking, you know, not be this whatever. So yeah, guys, these were all the examples. If I forgot something, I probably will write into the description, but I actually got 99% of the things. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye, guys.